What's up, wrestling fanatics? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're not subscribed yet, honestly, what are you doing with your life? Hit that subscribe button right now because today we're diving into the most earth-shattering return in WWE history that literally broke the internet and had me jumping out of my chair screaming at live TV like a maniac. We're talking about Roman Reigns coming back from the dead, and I mean literally from the dead, with Jacob Fatu by his side to absolutely demolish everything in their path. So grab your favorite snacks, get comfortable, and make sure you smash that like button because we're about to break down how the tribal chief just rewrote the entire WWE landscape in one night. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this moment will be talked about for years to come. All right, so let's set the scene here. For weeks, and I mean weeks, the WWE Universe has been going absolutely insane with speculation ever since that brutal beatdown Roman Reigns suffered at Clash in Paris. And let me tell you, that wasn't just a regular beatdown. That was Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed literally trying to end this man's career, leaving him bloodied, broken, and carried out on a stretcher like he was done for good. Fans everywhere were debating whether we just witnessed the end of the tribal chief's reign of terror. Social media was going crazy, wrestling podcasts couldn't stop talking about it, and honestly, even I was starting to wonder if Roman was actually finished. Some people were saying he'd be gone for months, others were whispering about retirement, though a few diehard believers swore they'd seen him secretly training somewhere. The uncertainty was killing everyone. Meanwhile, WWE kept moving without him. LA Knight stepped up trying to fill that void. Seth Rollins was positioning himself as the new visionary leader. And Bron Breakker with Bronson Reed were just destroying everything and everyone in their path like they owns the place. Solo Sikoa tried his best to keep the Bloodline banner flying, but let's be real, without Roman's leadership, it felt like watching a sports team without their star quarterback. But tonight on SmackDown, all those questions got answered in the most spectacular way possible. Roman Reigns returned, but not how anyone expected. The main event segment was already tense, with Breakker and Reed standing in the ring, talking trash about the absent tribal chief, mocking his defeat in Paris, basically daring him to show his face if he even could. Then boom, the lights cut to black, Roman's theme music hit, and the entire arena just exploded. But when he emerged, walking slowly and leaning heavily on walking sticks, visibly still injured, but radiating this incredible aura of power, the crowd went absolutely nuclear with tribal chief chants that gave me goosebumps. And here's the kicker that nobody saw coming. By his side stood Jacob Fatu, this absolute monster that wrestling fans have been waiting forever to see unleashed in WWE. The guy looked like he could tear through a brick wall with his bare hands, dressed in all black, just exuding this menacing energy that made the entire atmosphere feel electric. The look on Bron Breakker's face when he saw Roman was priceless. All that smug confidence just melted away instantly. Bronson Reed's bravado cracked like glass. These guys went from acting like tough bullies to looking like scared prey in about 2 seconds flat. Roman didn't even need to speak at first. His silence was more powerful than any promo. Just standing there, wounded but unbroken, staring down at the ring with those eyes that could cut through steel. But then, Jacob Fatu grabbed the microphone and declared to the entire world that the bloodline was far from dead, that with him standing beside Roman, the family was stronger and more dangerous than ever before. When Roman finally spoke, his voice was calm but carried this ominous weight that sent chills down everyone's spine. He told Breakker and Reed that they thought they'd finished him, but he doesn't fall. He rebuilds. He grows stronger. And at WrestleMania, they would face their end. The crowd went absolutely insane. Then, Bron Breakker in his rage and stupidity tried to rush Roman, but Jacob Fatu struck with this vicious super kick followed by a crushing Samoan drop that left Breakker sprawled out cold while Roman stood tall, raising one arm to signal the rise of a new dynasty. That image alone told everyone that the Empire had returned stronger than ever. The backstage reactions were immediate and telling. Seth Rollins looked shocked, but was already plotting his next move. LA Knight defiantly claimed Roman should have stayed gone because WWE was his house now. Solo Sikoa watched silently, his expression unreadable, leaving everyone wondering if he felt threatened by Fatu's arrival. Even Paul Heyman looked rattled, suggesting possible cracks in their alliance. This wasn't just a return, this was the rebirth of dominance. Every champion, every contender, every superstar now has to acknowledge the tribal chief once again. With Jacob Fatu by his side, this new chapter of the Bloodline saga promises to be more terrifying than anything we've seen before. So what do you think? Is Jacob Fatu the missing piece that ensures Roman's reign continues stronger than ever? Or can Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed somehow regroup and topple this new alliance? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I genuinely want to hear what you think about this game-changing moment. Smash that like button if this return blew your mind, subscribe for more WWE breakdowns, and hit the notification bell because this saga is just getting started and you won't want to miss what happens next.